Thinking something so far off your reality, like an animal that exists on the deep of the oceans and don't represent any danger for you there at your home. Or another distant case, like an alien. The existence of aliens is something that you probably never understand or know if it's real, but we can talk more about that. But if I say for you that exists a connection between the sharks and the aliens, I know it's very strange, but it can happen. But if you wanna say an animal like a shark, you have to do a lot of stuff, because it's not easy finding a shark on the natural. The sharks can live here, and the aliens probably live so far off our reality, and for them, you're just a user who likes to destroy your planet and make funny videos for the internet. But again, if we can find the connection between many things on our world, we can find a connection between the sharks and the aliens. It's not impossible, and I will do that on this video. So if you wanted to see this crazy shit that I create, just stay here for more this, for more content, nonsense content. On the natural, the sharks are like predators. You know, predators, like. But anyway, the sharks are not completely understand for the humans. It creates a strange situation when we try to understand them, because the sharks are a kind of animal that don't have many changes since the prehistory. The specialists on the sharks wants to understand them because their anatomy can bring more information about our past. Okay, this is very interesting, alright? But imagine you in a boat on the middle of the sea, far from every piece of civilization that exists on this earth. You're just alone, with water, and more water. But suddenly, you see the only part that everyone knows about the sharks. The fin. Just the fin of the shark come at you, come at your boat, and you remember there exists nothing between you and the territory of this animal. And you can feel just one thing, the fear, the pure fear of the water. But let's see another example. Imagine a city, a small city, where the beaches are the only thing that can bring money for the citizens. The tourism and the beaches, it's the energy of the city. If suddenly a shark comes to have a banquet at the water, how they will recover the money, how they will recover the safety of the beaches and the energy of the town, and how they will fight against that feeling. The only feeling of fear of the water. And the fear of the water is just the fear of the unknown. Yeah, I know that looks philosophic, but I have to remember you that I'm just a shithead. Now I want to really work your imagination. Let's imagine the Cold War years. You have a normal life, a calm life. But now, when you watch the TV, you can see the man going to the space and the man creating technologies that you can't understand. And now, just one feeling comes to you. Actually, it's not a feeling, it's a question. What exists between the planet and the space? What can the space bring to us? What could happen if we keep exploring the space? And now you can see much more than just your little planet. That's why so many people think about these topics with complex and philosophic things about the human valor. But if someone tried to show this connection between we and the unknown, if it's something human. Now imagine a solitary kid who finds a creature from another world. A creature that he don't understand, but he decides to help it. And together they build a feeling that we humans understand. But just some people know how exactly this is. The real friendship. Now imagine a friendship with an alien. A creature that comes from other world. That comes from the universe. That comes from the unknown. The place that so many people have fear. Now I will explain for you why I talk about these topics with this way, with these two simple stories. Who could create something so philosophical and so with a so simple plot? Steven Spielberg, the name that everyone thinks when someone say any about movies. You know who he is, you know how many movies he created. Spielberg practically creates the sense of blockbusters that we know nowadays. And after I watched E.T. and Jaws recently, I started to search more about him, and he's such a genius. Like his first movie, Jaws, popularized the marketing for the films with the TV channels. It was one of the first movies that created commercials and trailers to pass on the TV for the people at home heard about the movie. Now so many people heard about the movie Jaws at home. You wake up, have a good breakfast and sit your coat, turn on the TV and just something like that show up to you.
There is a creature that comes from the deep of the oceans. And now, don't lose the opportunity to be it for a shark with the best popcorn in the entire America. Reach the PG.
Yeah, the truth about Spielberg is he's such a genius. Yes, he's such a genius. He created movies that we can consider masterpieces for the movies industry, and he knows how to use concepts that we have on our society and transform this in content. On these two simple movies, he just used a strange concept that we would wish to understand, but we can't. The unknown. On the first movie, he uses this concept of the unknown to show a story about the fear of an animal that we don't understand. And in the other movie, he used this concept to show just a friendship with someone that came of the unknown, just like the same thing that he showed on the first movie, but with a scary feeling. And someone who can use a concept on two different movies, it's such a genius. I'm a big fan of Spielberg. I just created this tribute for him, and I hope that you enjoyed. I think the idea of talk about this movie with this video, which was funny and interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more funny videos. I have another Portuguese channel, so if you are Brazilian or if you know a little of Portuguese, you can take a look. The link will be on the cards and on the description. I see on the first video that the name of the channel was Henry's, but it was difficult to find this channel because there exists a program that the name is Henry, The Adventures of Henry's, something like that. So I put the name Nonsense Henry. It's strange, but it's creative, I think. So this is it. Bye and eat home. Sorry for this. E se esse vídeo não tiver com 10 minutos, eu vou continuar falando aqui em português, porque eu acho que ninguém me viu falando em português ainda. Então, é assim que a gente fala em português. A gente não fala em espanhol, tá? Eu não falo em espanhol, beleza? Não falo em espanhol. Se você é estadunidense ou se você mora em outro país e não sabe disso, aqui a gente não fala em espanhol, tá? A gente fala desse jeito. Espanhol é tipo... A gente não fala... Não...